All right. So what are we looking at? A lot of people are asking about how like the negative delta and positive delta are working against us throughout the day. So we saw a spike at open. This started to encourage the selling of zero DTE calls, right? Now we see the sell off of zero DTE calls carrying out through about the mid afternoon, right around here. Here we start to see put positions pick up, and we see the buying of new calls, further dated 6/3s, in the 135 range. Um, and then so we start to see positive net delta pressure pick up again, right? Um, about to here, some sold off at this test of 135, and then end of day, it's hard to say, but not a lot of zero DT is being traded in this time frame except sold, right? And what we're seeing likely here, it's hard to say without the OI update, but based on the positioning, I would say we're seeing a large number of zero DTE in the money puts at 140 sold. And so when they sell those off, the market maker is then buying shares of the stock. So that's about it. And that's why I think we see that very controlled upward price action into the end of the day. And I think we're seeing those rolled puts in other positions as well, like in the SPY, across the basket, probably AMC. It should affect everything. BBBY not so much, interestingly. So we may have seen calls sold here as opposed to puts rolled forward. Um, Relatively, I think over the course of the day, I mean, it's still trending bearish, but we may not see those puts that they're placing print until earnings, right? Negative earnings are a very good catalyst to drive all those puts in the money and generate liquidity. So it's likely they're setting up for that, and then they'll attempt to keep the price in that lower channel moving through earnings and after, depending on what's said at the shareholders meeting. There will be likely some downside. Not if you're Best Buy. Yeah, Best Buy just shot the bed on earnings and continued to go up. So yeah, I think there's going to be a slim window there where we see some downside, and it's possible that the shareholders meeting won't generate any FOMO, right? I mean, we always look at the shareholders meeting like it's going to be this super bullish event, but mostly they're going to be answering questions about the company and hopefully a little forward guidance, but that forward guidance may not be sufficient to raise interest in GameStop in the stock, right? It may just be, kind of addressing shareholder concerns. Um and you have to remember that the media is likely going to try to spin a lot of that information negatively. When do you get assigned? At a 111, I don't see anything on being assigned. Usually by like tomorrow. Tomorrow or Sunday morning you'll see it. It's a 3-day weekend, but options traded outlook, is that speculation or based on shift search? It's based on shift search and like the net delta throughout the day, which you can look up on Market Chameleon. How low do you see us going? It depends. I mean, I don't know. The concentration of their puts is in like the 110 to $80 range. I think the largest OI is here at like 100. So, well, it's a little bit like 190. So it depends. I mean, they could push it all the way below 80 and print all of their puts. They may not be able to. If you're getting less bearish, bullish, yeah. I mean, we're still trading, like everyone's freaking out, but we're trading at $137, right? This is a long cry from above 350. Like this doesn't look like fucking MOASS to me at all. So yeah, I'm bearish on the expectations. And if they're exercising puts and after hours, oh shit. Um, yeah, we could see even more downside, right? The fuck is happening? Ooh, it's a big spy gap down. It's illiquid. Volume? 48,000, yeah. Just weird after hours liquidity shit. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Thank you guys so much for hanging out today. It was a fun week. It's not a glitch. It's just illiquidity. It's a gap in the bid in the order book. And then gaps down. So remember, members only stream Monday starting at 4 p.m. If you guys can't tune in at 4 p.m., I'll keep it going a little longer so people have time to get out of work and come in and ask questions and stuff. And that's going to be open to everybody because it is probably largely going to be discussing GameStop. And so it's free to everyone. You don't have to sign up to be a member to tune in. Um, and I'll see you all, the rest of you who don't catch that, Tuesday for Market Open. Thank you guys so much. Pay attention to the Discord and the subreddit over the weekend. If we come across any new information or the findings from our quant meeting, we will discuss it probably in both places. Thanks, guys. Have a good one. And I didn't forget your song, dude.
I can be green, I can be red, I can be violent upside, I can be hurtful, I can be full, I can be anything you'd like. I can be green, I can be red, I can be